that awful creature? Can you feature that ugly creature? Creature features and feature features about creatures. Creature features. Now the strangest thing about this show or two. Features and creature features and more creatures and more features. And the creature's gonna get you tonight.
And hello and welcome to Show Us Your Crits, tabletop RPGs and more. Someday there'll be more, but right now it's tabletop RPGs. Anyway, good evening and happy Friday. We are about to set off on another episode of the Curse of Strahd. I think this is actually episode chapter 17. So I don't know. We have to do something to celebrate at chapter 20 or something. I don't know. Just all come on and play drunk or I don't know. Switch characters or something. Before I turn over to Mike, I just want to kind of do my standard hellos and stuff. So definitely Patreon. You can check us out. It would be nice if we can get some people to, throw us a few bucks and kind of help us with the cost to keep the lights on. Also YouTube, subscribe to us there, put on a notification, click the little bell so you'll know. We usually try to do a week ahead of time before we stream, so that will go ahead and let you know. I'm just gonna, okay. And like us on Facebook. I'm just gonna mute Matt there because he's kind of being crumply. Anyway, so like us on Facebook. We try to stream there when they're not shutting us down for one violation or another. For our merch, Teespring. I still haven't had the new logos up yet on Teespring, so hopefully I will get to that at some point soon. And speaking of logos and such, I wanted to show this before I turn over to Mike. So if you notice in the upper, I guess that would be the right-hand corner, we've actually had a logo designed for this particular game. Courtesy of, well, not courtesy, but she was paid, but Dina M, who has done all of our stuff. So I'm going to give it a shot on the screen here. And this is the, yeah, that's kind of cool with your arms up there. That is our kind of modern-esque, kind of Strahd-y looking vampire. So anyway, nice. That will be our logo for this show. And he's cool. Let me go ahead and fade him away. All right, Mike, why don't you go ahead and take the reins and lead us into this week's episode as soon as this camera thing works. There we go.
All right. Thanks, James. So, yeah, I think you said 17, right? Chapter 17? Yeah. Chapter 17. So a quick recap. Our heroes, our brave adventurers, had finished exploring the ruins of Argynvost. They had discovered Vladimir, which was a powerful reverend who was the knight of and the leader of the Silver Dragons. And they had spoken to his good, loyal, and faithful assistant, Sir Godfrey. And Sir Godfrey had told them that that if they wished to help Vladimir, that they would have to try and see if they could recover his helm of leadership, which was a powerful helm that was taken from him when Strahd and his evil forces had attacked the ruins. They weren't able to get much more information outside of that. It lay somewhere to the north in a swamp, just outside of the Lake Baratok. So the adventurers set off and they began traveling to Lake Baratok. They had arrived and found it to be a swampy bog. They had stopped briefly in the town of, help me out, just shout out the name if you know it.
God knows how to pronounce it. There's a lot of Z's involved.
Berez? No, that's not right.
Ziggity Zag?
Ziggity Zag. You did stop in a small town. You stopped briefly, and then you continued the next day on your way to the swamp itself. The adventure actually ended Krezk. That's right. You guys.
Krezk, yeah. I was about to say Kozak.
Kozak. That was close. So you guys stopped briefly in Krezk, and we left off with you guys discovering something within the murky waters of the bog that you're exploring. So I'm going to switch over to that map real quick. I hope. And hopefully you can see that up on the screen now. You guys should see the grid where you guys were exploring. And that is where we left off. You guys were exploring the bog. One thing I didn't mention at the last game is that all of our brave adventurers had leveled. They had managed to make it to 6th level, I believe. So with that exciting fanfare, why don't we do a brief introduction? Mary, why don't you go ahead and tell us about Breepine?
So, I am playing Breepine Fenwizzle, who is a gnome wizard. She is probably going to have a hard time in a bog because she's probably going to sink at least up to her waist. So, and she really doesn't want to meet any leathery bog people.
All right. Next is Greg, who is playing Reginald, the cleric. Go ahead and give us a couple words about Reginald, Greg.
At least Reginald's a little bit taller, so he'll only be up to his waist. He's going to be trying to keep everybody alive when we find this thing.
All right. Very good. Next, let's go ahead and jump to James. James, what can you tell us about Tezzicodal?
Tezzicodal is a Tabaxi ranger, and actually, through the corruption of the paladin Julius, he has taken up the abilities of a rogue. So now he is not only sneaking through the forest, he is sneaking through anything he can possibly sneak through. But
how is it my fault? What did I do?
You're
You
bad
let him
influence.
keep eating all that stick meat.
Yeah. You're a bad influence.
Anyway, but that's it for me. I am now a ranger rogue.
Exciting. And last but not least is the corruptor, the paladin himself, Julius. Go ahead and tell us about Julius, man.
Julius is apparently anti-paladin now of the god Helm, god of guardians. Apparently I'm a corruptor and I corrupt people.
I think Julius I think Tez just saw your face and that's what corrupted him.
Nobody sees my face.
Oh, dear. All right. Excellent. So let me go ahead and flip over to the map. As I said before, in our last adventure, you guys are tromping your way through a bog. There is some areas that you can find footing, but it's muddy, it's rocky, and at some points you guys are actually wading through icy cold water.
Man,
Hooray!
It's probably up to the knees on Tezzicodal and Julius. It's probably up to the waist on the smaller folk. The visibility is very poor. There's a heavy, thick, damp fog. You guys are unable to see more than about 15 feet in front of you. So we left off with you all tromping your way, making this search pattern through the swamp. And suddenly from the swampy bottom, several humanoid masses began to rise. And let me see if I can pull up the map here. Where's the map?
Below 80 hours.
I don't know who said that, but that's good. You're hired. I like it.
Is that the map with the rock on it, but maybe some grass drawn on it for swamp? the infamous battle map.
The infamous battle.
You're on the
Hang
water.
on.
Why are we on a road with 2 rocks?
I thought that was showing a village.
All right. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Looks like Roll20 moved it around for me. Okay, let me know when you guys can see the map on the screen.
See a map.
I see darkness.
You gotta go south.
I see it go south.
Aha.
Wow, that's rather appropriate and scary as hell.
Excellent. So we're going to jump right into combat because we didn't do that last time. So I'm going to go ahead and just reset the turn order. And then when you guys get a chance, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay.
Matt, what is your ability again? You cannot be surprised, or you always land on your feet. What is it?
Wait, who?
Matt has a
Matt
special
can't be
feat, a
surprised.
special ability.
He cannot be surprised.
Matt's still muted.
I haven't muted him.
Matt, if you hear what I'm saying, can you nod?
Yes.
Ah, there we go. What is your ability?
I unmuted myself. I think that James may have unmuted me and muted me again by accident.
What is your feat or ability that you have?
Alertness.
Alertness. And what does that mean again?
It gives me a +5 on my initiative, and I cannot be surprised while I'm awake.
That's what I thought. Okay, so you guys are not surprised by these creatures. Now I'll roll their initiative.
Does that mean you can be surprised if you're asleep?
Yes.
I would hope so. That'd be pretty impressive if you couldn't be as surprised when you're asleep too.
Well, but the surprise part actually comes when you wake up.
And then I'm no longer surprised.
Exactly. So it's very confusing.
Well, you can blame it on Wizards of the Coast for the way they wrote the ability.
Okay. I blame Wizards of the Coast.
Does that mean if you're in our group that nobody's surprised, or only you're not surprised?
See, that's where it gets that's where it gets kind of muddy. I would say that if I guess I would say that he's not surprised, but the rest of you would still have a chance.
Well, I'm just seeing here because I know I have. Oh, that just gives me double proficiency. I have Natural Explorer Forest, but we're not really in a forest, so that doesn't quite work there.
So yes, it should be only I am not surprised. However, you can assume that if I see something coming, I'm going to say alert.
Danger, warning.
Alert.
I'm going to wave my arms around and say danger, Will Robinson.
Yes, that's what I assume too. So I assume that if you're not surprised, then by proxy, everyone else would be, provided you can give everyone a warning in time. So, but anyway, everyone has rolled for initiative. Julius, of course, you go first because of your amazing abilities. You see two creatures that are immediately 5 feet away from you that rise from the muck and lunge forward you.
I will strike them down. Hang on. I'll strike them down and become more powerful than they can possibly imagine.
Excellent. I'm kind of new to this game, but I'm pretty sure that involves a roll.
Yeah.
He's going to cover them in salad dressing and devour them whole.
Yes, that's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Which creature are you attacking with the natural 20?
He has choices.
I do. I'll attack this one. This one.
Okie dokie.
That is 34 points of damage.
Woo, Joey.
Good God.
Wow, did you almost maxed out? Dang.
Almost.
Who got that?
This guy?
That guy.
South.
Yeah, you cleave him in twain, as they say.
Then
Your
I
sword.
whirl-
Your,
Then I
your
whirl
sword.
around
Yeah.
and attack him because I get 2 attacks.
All right, go ahead and roll your second attack.
Well, it's not a natural 20, but 17?
17 on this guy. Yes, that will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
13 points of damage.
Not nearly as impressive, but the creature has been struck. Yes.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. All right. So next. Oh, a 15-foot cone has entered the fray. All right. Next is this creature. Greg, pick high or low. It's either going to attack you or it's going to attack Breepine.
I'll take 2 through 4.
2 through 4. What? All right, so it is going to attack you. So this thing that's covered with muck and mud and slime, 2 huge taloned hands reach out, and it looks like it is going to try to. It lunges at you and tries to swipe at you with its talons. As it gets within 5 feet of you, there is a god awful smell that is coming off of it. The smell of decay and death.
Ooh, that smell.
Yes. So, I stand corrected. It actually has 1 attack on you. It only attacks with its claws. So let's do this. Youch. Okay, so it got a 22 to hit. I assume that's going to hit.
Just missed. I almost said it with a straight face.
All right. It does 7 points of slashing damage to you. You need to make a Constitution saving throw at a DC 10. Actually, you need to make 2 separate rolls. One for the stench.
This one's okay.
Oh my god, we're in the bog of eternal stench from Labyrinth. We need that little dog. Well,
Second one is okay.
All right. Excellent.
There goes all my good rolls.
So you take 7 points. Did I give you 7 points of slashing damage?
Yeah, unless you want to give me more.
No, not this round. Don't get greedy.
I want it now.
Okay. The next one up is the creature that is on Julius, and he is also going to lunge forward and attack you. He also smells terrible, Julius. There's this stench of decay and death coming off of him that is so overpowering that it's all you can do not to just recoil as he lunges at you.
Okay.
And he gets a claw and a bite, or just a claw? He gets a... He gets a claw.
The claw.
21 to hit.
He's coming for you.
Yeah, wow.
He's going to do 5 points of slashing damage to you. You need to make 2 separate Constitution rolls. You need to roll once for the stench, and then the second time for the claw attack.
You said 5 points, right?
5 points.
Constitution. 12
That will succeed.
and 13.
That will also succeed. You have paid the penalty. Okay, next one is going to be this guy. He is going to step forward, and he is also going to slash you with his claws. He gets an 18.
Oh my God! Yeah, he hits me. WTF?
Once again, you need to make 2 different rolls, one for the stench and one for the claws. Oh, hey, hold on 1 second. No, I'm sorry. You only need to roll for the claws. Once you have saved for the stench, you don't have to save again. So, Reginald, you already saved successfully, so you don't have to worry about that either.
Hooray!
So just one?
Just 1 roll.
Well,
A 12. You succeed again. So you take another 8 points of slashing damage. If I didn't give that to you.
8?
Yes. He slashes you. He cuts you deep.
Jeez.
Why I
Right.
oughta.
And then
You guys are making me mad now.
There's one on Tezzacotl. Tezzacotl, he is going to try and slash you with his claws.
Okay.
He rolls a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. You need to make 2 separate rolls. One for the stench, one for the claws. Youch.
All right, what are they? Dex and con, or are they both con?
They're both Constitution saving.
Wow. All right.
Stench, yeah, it's Constitution. And yeah, claws.
Oh, I fail the claws and the stench. I fail that too.
Oh dear. Okay, so you now have the poisoned condition.
Okay.
And you are also paralyzed.
Yay.
So as this creature's claws hit you, you feel this tingling sensation, and within a matter of seconds, your entire body just suddenly goes rigid. All right. And then Tezzacotl, you stand there and do nothing.
Yeah.
And that takes us to Reginald. Reginald, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Six. What do we think? Try this one. The guy next to me take a con save.
A con save?
Yes.
Which
14.
Which one is are you doing a con save for? The one right in front of you?
The one next to me.
Yeah, okay. That would be that guy. He needs to roll his Constitution. He rolls he rolls an 18.
Humbug.
Yes, humbug indeed. Okay. So then that would leave us with Breepine.
Okay. So I say in a very soft voice, I'm getting myself out of here. And I misty step over here where you can't quite. Then I do frost fingers. So these two who are on my cone can make me a DC 15 con save.
They both make a DC 15 con save. Got it. First guy rolls a 18.
Okay.
Second guy rolls a 14.
So the first guy, the guy who did not make it, takes 7 cold, and the other guy takes 3 cold.
7 and 8.
7 and 3.
7 and 3.
I know, isn't that lame?
That is kind of lame. Which one took 7 and which one took 3?
The one that made it takes 7. Did not make it, who had the 14,
Yes.
he gets the 7.
All right, that's the one that's on Julius.
And the one that had the 18 gets 3.
Okay, got it. All right, that would be the end of the round. So when it comes around to your turn again, Tezzacotl, we can tick off a minute. I don't know if we'll still be in combat in a minute, but each round is 6 seconds, of course. So you can, when you tick off 10 rounds, you're able to move again. Julius, it is now your turn.
All right. This is the guy I hit, right?
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to hit him again. How about you? Much easier with a mouse. Does a 12 hit?
I'm afraid not. That just misses.
All right. I take my second shot at him. That's a 22.
Yes, that just hits.
Awesome. That is 15 points of damage.
15 on that guy. Your sword cuts into him deep, and he collapses into the bog. Blech.
Excellent. I bog him to death.
Well, he's already bogged down. All right, so Reginald, the one that is on you is going to try to attack you again. There are more claws in your future. Oh, a 7 is not going to hit, so that's a miss. Julius, the one that is the only one left that's within range of you, is going to attack you with claws.
Okay.
A 24 to hit. Good gravy. So you need to make a save, one save again. A DC 10 on the Constitution save. Or risk paralyzation.
That's 14.
You make your save, but unfortunately you still are the victim of 10 points of slashing damage.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah, these guys are no joke.
All right.
All right. Unfortunately, Tezzacotl, this guy is going to take an opportunity to hit you. Since you're paralyzed, I assume that means he automatically hits, I think.
He has advantage.
Oh, okay. So he rolls twice. Got it.
I can't hear you, James, because
Yeah,
you're...
James, you sound very far away.
Sorry. I was just going to say, yes, it's advantage, and then if he hits me, it's a crit automatically.
Oh, dear. Okay. So here are 2 claw attacks. First one is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit. Oh, wait, 16. That'll hit.
All right, well, I really don't need to roll a second time, but I will. Ouch. I take the better of the 2 rolls.
Yep.
He crits on the second one.
Well, it's already crit. There's no such thing as a double crit. So
yeah. You obviously don't need to make a save again, but you take 18 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
As he crits on you. Ouch indeed. All right. That will take us to Reginald. Your turn. All of you notice, obviously, that Tezzacotl is frozen in place and doesn't seem to be reacting to the creature as it slams its fists into him.
My server's lagging.
I would so love to be able to react to that, but I can't. I have my own problems. Let's try another con save.
The guy on you?
Yep, the guy on me.
What is the DC for his con?
14.
He is going to roll, and he gets a 9. That is a failure.
He takes 6 points of radiant damage.
6 points, you said?
6. That should be enough to kill him, right?
I'm afraid not.
We tried.
He is beginning to question his life choices. All right. Repine, it is now your turn again.
All right. So this guy here is the one that is on Tezzacotl.
That is currently the one that's currently the one beating up Tezzacotl. You are correct.
All right. So I will cast a ray of enfeeblement at him. He needs to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
All right. He gets an 11.
But you know, this is probably not going to do anything. He takes 8 poison damage. And if it's possible, he is poisoned.
Unfortunately, he has immunity to poison. He also has damage immunity to poison.
That's what I figured.
So your attack...
But I thought about it.
Yeah. Your attack, unfortunately, has no effect on him. All right. That's the end of the second round. Julius, it is now your turn again.
Wait a minute. Is this really... Maybe it's not poison, actually. Black beam of enervating energy springs from my fingers. Make a ranged spell attack, which I did. On a hit, the target only deals half damage with weapon attacks that use strength. Okay, so he's not poisoned. I lied. If he attacks James and hits, he only does half damage with his weapon.
Okay. All right. So that's not an exhaustion type attack, is it? I don't think so.
No. It's
okay.
Just a debuff.
All right. Got it. So keep that in mind. Julius, you can go.
This guy is going to get a mighty sword.
A mighty sword. Okay.
I'm assuming a 13 does not hit.
Hang on. Hold that thought. A 13 just will hit, actually. Correction.
Whoa. A 13
just
will just hit.
Will just hit. Yep.
All right. I am going to... This guy has not been hit yet, right?
No. He is untouched.
I'm going to use a second level spell slot.
All right.
To do my what the hell's it called? Divine Smite.
You're going to smite him?
Mightily.
All right. Make it so.
D8 plus D8 per level, so that's 3D8. Is he a fiend or undead?
He is a undead.
So that is 4d8 extra damage. So let's start with the regular. That's 10 points of regular damage.
Yow.
And 4d8. That's another 21 points of damage. So 31 points of damage.
Nice.
Wow.
So does this smite come from your weapon, your holy symbol? Does it come from the beam from the heavens? How does this work?
It comes from my weapon, specifically.
Okay.
It says,
okay.
radiant damage. So basically, my weapon lights up. I hit him with a lightsaber.
Yes, your weapon turns into this blinding beam of energy, and you slash at him, and the creature is cut cleanly in half and tumbles into the swamp, lifeless.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh my God! He killed Darth Maul.
Yeah, but we all know he comes back with mechanical legs.
That's right. Hey, no spoilers. All right, so that one is attacking you, Greg. The only one that's in your range is gonna try and claw you. He gets a 17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make another Constitution roll for paralysis. That will do it. You still take 5 points of slashing damage from his claws, though. Unfortunately, Tezcatlipoca, the one on you, is going to continue beating on you. So I'm going to roll twice. 2 claw attacks at advantage. First roll is a 13.
Well, missed. Oh, wait. He gets one more roll.
Yes. Unfortunately. Second roll is a 12.
Okay, that'll miss. So he gets one more attack.
He gets one more attack?
Well, because it's an advantage. So if you roll the 13 and a 12, that's your one attack. And then you'll roll again 2 rolls to see which one is the better.
He doesn't get. He only gets a single attack, though.
Oh, okay. Never mind. All right, cool. Yay! I drool happily.
Man, my enfeeblement didn't even come into play.
Nope. All right, Tezcatlipoca, you stand there and drool. Reginald, it is now your turn.
I yell up to Julius. Save Tez. I got this. I'll keep this guy busy for the moment. And
You got it.
another con save.
Another con save. I'm sorry.
Yep, another con save.
Okie dokie. He gets a 16.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. I'm rolling pretty good. Okay, Breepine, it is now your turn again.
Right. Has this guy been hurt?
Yes. No. Actually, no. He hasn't taken any damage.
This one's been hurt, though, right?
Yes, that one has been hurt.
Doesn't the other guy take half damage from her ice thingy?
My bad. Yes, he took 3 points of ice damage, so he is mildly wounded.
I'm going to toll the dead on him. And that's not necessarily. He needs to make me a DC 15 wisdom save.
Okay. I roll a 17.
Well, poop.
I know, right?
That's it.
Okay. Julius, it is your turn again.
All right. I will swing around and move in to attack this guy.
Okie dokie.
Tiffy.
And come on. That's a 17 to hit
17 will hit.
for 10 points of damage.
Okay. He takes 10 points of damage.
If he's still up, I attack him again.
He is still up.
That is a 19 to hit
19 will hit.
for 15 points of damage.
You slash him a second time. Black ichor spews out of his arm. He is still standing.
Bum, bum, bum. Alrighty.
All right. Reginald, the one on you is going to try to slash you with his claws.
Let's dance.
13 to hit. I assume a 13 misses, right?
13 is equal.
So that would hit, right?
If I don't know where ties go to on this. I'm guessing ties go to the hitter.
Yeah. Go on, you guys. Yes.
Yep, so you hit.
Okie dokie. He does max damage to you.
Yeah.
He does 19 points of damage.
Wow.
Yeah. Ow,
Time
indeed.
to make another con save.
Time to make another con save.
Boy, I guess it's a good thing we all leveled up, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. You didn't make it. I think at this point in time, I will briefly pause the game to remind everybody that you have inspiration. Do you use your inspiration, Reginald?
I don't know, I'm feeling kind of frozen at the moment.
Well, you can re-roll your constitution if you want to use your inspiration. Otherwise, you are frozen in place.
Oh, I'm just worried we're going to run into something worse later, so I'm going to hold on to it for the moment.
Okie
I
dokie.
think we should be okay. Was
Okay.
that 19? Hooray, 19.
Yeah, 19. Max damage. All right, Julius. The creature that was attacking Tez spins and snarls and slashes at you now.
Of course he does.
You hit him.
I'm sorry to bother you 1 second. What
Yeah.
was the name of this thing that I have? Incapacitated?
The stench, or do you have? Which one are you talking about? The stench or the claws?
The claw thing. What's the reason why I'm
Oh,
frozen?
It's paralysis. So
Oh, okay.
unless you're an
Nope.
elf or undead, you are paralyzed.
I was just wondering. Okay.
Right. So Julius, he's going to try and claw you with his claws, as you would do when you're in the bog.
So he thinks.
An armor class 7 is just not going to do it.
Not even close.
He scratches your armor, and that's it. Tezzacotl, you drool. Reginald, you join in the drooling. Brepine, it is now your turn.
Drool 2.
Join the droolers.
All the cool kids are droolers.
No.
One of us. One of us.
So I guess this guy, Blarg. I'm just going to one over here. One magic missile for 5 damage.
5
Yeah.
damage. I'm sorry, on which guy?
This
That
guy.
guy.
Now it's 7 damage.
Okay.
And another 4.
And that will be enough to kill him. Blah. All right. Julius, it is back to your turn again.
Well, there's only one target left. I run on over, and I will repeat and repeat. I slash at him
Have
with
at
my
the
mighty greatsword. 15.
15 will hit.
9 points of damage.
He's still standing.
And then I take another swing at him. Another 15
That will hit.
for 15 points of damage.
He is no longer standing.
Woo!
And the last creature falls into the bog. And the bog once again is silent. You guys wait about a minute and Tezacotl and Reginald, the paralysis. It starts wearing off very slowly, but after about a full minute, you guys are able to act normally again.
All right. I am going to lay on hands.
Okay.
I'm going to give Tezacotl 10 points.
Nice.
We got
I
10
will
minutes.
give-
I could heal everybody.
I will give Tezacotl no hit points.
Okay. You take him back.
Well, I mean, if he's going to heal everybody.
Anti-paladin! Anti-paladin!
Yes, I know. Turning to the dark side, are we?
Well, apparently I am the corruptor, so I'm just filling my role.
Start casting now. Let me know if 10 minutes goes by with nothing happening.
Outside of the paladin saying, "Why are you hitting yourself?" Nothing happens.
Everybody heals 12 points.
There you go.
Dig it. Steady. Enough.
Okay. So you guys have rested for a little bit.
So
If I-
are the bogmen still visible, or have they surrendered themselves to the swamp?
The creatures that you are fighting, their bodies are still floating in the water. Yes, you can still see them.
Do they have any pockets?
Oh God, no. They just have what looks like the tattered remains of clothing, and that's about it.
Just the prison pocket.
Hi,
Thank
caramba.
you, Greg.
I wouldn't check that if I were you.
Ay, caramba.
And just like that, we're demonetized.
Well, I wish we were monetized so we could be demonetized. But we'll pretend. Damn it, Mike, we're demonetized now. Reginald, how much healing did you do? I'm sorry if I missed it.
12.
Okay.
Okay, so it is still early afternoon. Do you guys resume your search grid that you've been doing up to this point in time?
I would imagine.
I don't know if the bog creatures just have decided to change your mind about what you're doing. Let me pull up the quick Barovia map so you guys can take a look at that.
We dispatched of them fairly quickly.
Well, how much of our search area have we searched so far?
I will. I'm actually getting to that right now.
I gotta scroll over, I think, to where we are. I believe we're somewhere.
North. Yeah, you gotta go north.
Okay.
Almost there.
Yep.
There we are.
So that little tip of green right there.
That's the
what
middle.
That's where we searched. Because I thought we started in the middle and then we're doing an outward, like.
No, I thought we started on the outside. We're moving inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we started out on the border of the lake.
So you guys had reached the bog by a little after lunch, if I remember right. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. So this encounter happened about 2 hours into the search. So you guys are about halfway through the bog.
The bog.
Keep searching.
Actually, I'm going to amend that a little bit. I'm going to roll that back a little. That encounter happened when you guys were doing the first leg of the search. So you guys were about here, if you can see where I'm clicking on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Upper right corner.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So you guys resume your search. It is still cold and wet and damp. There is a heavy fog.
Do you need time to turn on the magic eyes? Are you playing?
What's that?
Do you need time to turn on the detect magic?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Hmm.
You could say you were doing that while I was healing.
Yep.
Okay.
Wipes up the 10 minutes. Here we go.
So my detect magic eyes click into gear as we start the grid.
Okay. And if I'm right, it's you can sense anything within 30 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
And it lasts 10 minutes.
Got it.
30
no,
feet all
no.
around.
That would be so cool if Repine had to have like a focus for that, and it was like glasses with googly eyes on it that you had to put it on, and they just sit there and just go Google.
No, that wouldn't be cool.
That would be cool because then you'd have to get her googly eye glasses to wear on the stream.
That's true.
So, Mike,
Yes.
I am also casting Locate Object because I can
Okay.
do that now.
You can now cast Locate Object. How exciting!
So I described the helmet, and I should be able to sense the direction to the object's location as long as it is within 1,000 feet of us.
Interesting. It doesn't have to be anything that you've seen before or anything like that.
Literally, it says, describe or name an object that is familiar to you.
Okay, so the clarification here is it says you can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once.
Okay. But I can do a general item though, right? Like I can say a helmet.
Alter, spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, Julie. Yeah, you could say a helmet.
Yeah.
The risk you run in that is that if there are any other helmets in the area, you may
I will
end up
find
with
them.
Yes, you might end up with the wrong helmet.
Yes, but that is what
if
that's
you
what
can,
the detect magic's for.
right, you locate helmets, I can tell you if they're magic.
Righto.
And
Okay.
away we go.
We actually have a plan.
He's found the object. It's on his head.
His helmet lights up so brightly that he can't see out of it.
That's right.
Well, no, he basically will keep going. It's here. It's right here, and look and look and look in the same spot, and
Never find it.
Standing right on it.
So you guys begin slogging your way through the bog again, or I should say resume slogging through the bog. So after about another 2 hours pass, during that time, Brepine, your spell doesn't pick up any magical helms or any magic items within range.
Lame.
And Matt, besides the helmets that you already know about, there are no helmets that seem to come up in the range of your spell.
Okay.
How long does that spell last? 10 minutes.
Also 10 minutes.
Okay. So let me know if you guys are casting again.
I will, because I can do this at will. I can just keep doing it all day.
Okay.
As long as I take 10 minutes.
Got it.
I can only do it one more time.
So are you guys, I assume you guys are searching in a single file. I assume Julius is in the lead. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I figured we were spread out a little bit.
a little bit, but not by. I don't want to get out of sight from each other.
No, I figured like when they're searching the field for body parts or something.
Yeah.
Canvassing. We're canvassing the swamp.
Okay, so you guys are all within about 5 feet of each other, I guess, right? 5 or 10 feet?
Probably
Yeah.
10.
Probably about
Probably 10
10 to
feet,
15.
yeah.
Well, 15 feet's about the limit of your vision. At that point, people are starting to get a little obscured.
Oh, right. Fog. Forgot about that. Stupid fog.
So, Tezcatl, your keen eyesight seems to pick up a large obstruction, some kind of structure in the distance as you guys have been walking. It looks like there are jagged stone peaks that seem to be jutting out of the mist, almost like bony fingers coming out of the mist towards you. It looks like some kind of cliffside or maybe a hill or some kind of large sloping mountain that seems to slope away from the bog that you guys are walking through.
All right.
It doesn't look like anyone else has noticed it quite yet.
All right. I'll tap Julius on the shoulder and kind of point in the direction. He says, "Look there. Look at that outcropping. That might be possibly somewhere where the helmet could
Somewhere
be."
worth looking at.
I think so. I mean, otherwise we're slogging through the bog. I mean,
Yep. Oh, I agree. Let's go check out the unusual thing in the bog.
all right. And then once we get there, Brepine, we're going to go over to that outcropping. Maybe you can do your detect magic once we get there.
I can certainly try.
It could
Okay.
possibly be dry.
All right. So everybody, go ahead and make a athletics roll or a strength roll. You guys at this point are going through a very rough patch of the bog, which is going to require a little bit more effort than you've been doing up to this point in time.
What is better for me?
21, an 18, a 15.
Athletics or acrobatics? Sorry, athletics is better. Damn, my rolls are sucking.
Well, a 10 is just enough. A 10 will do it. So you guys all managed to make your way. You basically are climbing over fallen trees and pushing your way through shrubs and other thorn bushes and whatnot. And you find a very small, narrow rock path that starts pretty much where you are in the bog, and you can see that it slowly kind of snakes its way up the side of the cliff, and you can see these large stone jagged peaks about 60 feet above you. And that's what Tezcatl had seen while you guys were in the bog. So you can try and scale your way up the mountain and avoid the footpath altogether, or you can start taking this narrow footpath that leads slowly up to the top of these jagged peaks.
Well, footpath sounds like a better plan for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tired of kind of.
Why climb if you don't have to?
All right. Okay, so we started a little bit later. It's 10 o'clock. Do you guys want to take a break, or should we?
We'll do 10:30.
Okay, very good. All right, so you guys begin making your way slowly up this narrow path. It's about 5 feet wide, just wide enough for a single person to walk comfortably. Are you guys in single file? I assume.
Probably.
If it's
I'm
narrow.
assuming that it's narrow, yeah.
Okay. I guess the more important question is who's first, second, third, and fourth?
I am
I am first.
Really? I mean, I was thinking maybe I'll take the lead so I can just kind of jot up ahead a little bit, then come back.
All right. So I guess I'm second.
Okie dokie.
I'm guarding the 6.
Got it.
I am not.
All right. So as you guys are getting a little bit further up the path, you definitely on the air you can smell a very faint smell of burning wood, almost like maybe a campfire or something along those lines. Tezcatl, you don't see anything unusual on the path.
Okay.
Outside of the fact that it looks like it's well used. It looks like it's been used before.
All right. I'm keeping low and kind of, making my way up slowly.
Okay. Let me make a quick roll that is unrelated to what's currently happening. Oh, wait, I lied. The path is wider than 5 feet. It looks like it is. It's 10 to 15 feet, depending on where you're standing. I'll show you the map. So you guys could walk 2 by 2 if you want, or you can be single file. It's up to you.
That's disconcerting.
Like big enough to ride a carriage up?
There are spots that are wide enough that, yeah, a carriage would be able to fit on the path.
Is anybody else worried that he said there's a map of this?
That's the rock map with.
All right, I brought up a new map. Let me
I
know
don't
when
want to
you.
fight Dwayne Johnson.
Yes, looks like you guys are in Black Forest at midnight. Scroll down to the bottom of the map, James. You probably see what you're looking for, I hope.
All right, hold on a sec. I just.
Oh, Lord. We went from black to white.
Yep, there we go. All right, scroll down.
All the way to the bottom.
And then all the way to the right.
And all the way to the right. There we go.
Ah, see, there's rocks.
Are we standing in the ocean?
No, that is actually the stone footpath. It just isn't colored very well. So, but that dark black line to your right, that notates where the path ends, and then from there it's pretty much a sheer drop down, about 60 feet.
Fun.
So you all can see at this point, you're all, I'm assuming you're all together. Tezuko, you didn't say you went ahead, so I assumed you guys are moving as a group. And you can see like a small outcropping there. The smell of campfire definitely smells stronger now.
Ooh.
And as you guys are approaching, a large wolf makes its way around the corner and begins sniffing the air.
I will. I'll try to grab their attention and let everyone know there's something ahead.
Do we see the wolf?
Tenzakotl, yes, you do. Everyone else, you guys can make a perception roll. You can roll for yourselves. You'll know the result very quickly.
Do 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 do.
Wow,
Dear.
there's a lot of
Oh
do-do-do-dos.
dear.
I see paladin ass.
Yeah. So Tenzakotl, you're the only one apparently that has stopped. Julius, Reginald, and Brepine are continuing to walk towards the.
Well, I'll try to get ahead of them and do some sort of kind of anachronistic like military arm thing, or just put my arm out like that, or
Okay. All right.
Flap my arms.
Okay. Everyone will definitely see that and come to a stop. Unfortunately, it looks like the wolf has also caught the movement, and it turns to you and gives a low growl.
I basically crouch and look at it and match its gaze.
Do you have any animal handling there, Tezzacotl?
Maybe.
Could you, like, handle this or something?
I don't have it proficient, but I can try to do it.
Do we see this thing now?
Oh yeah, you guys.
Animal to animal, maybe.
Hey.
What?
I blasted.
No.
No.
All right. At this point in time, we'll go ahead and roll initiative because it looks like
some people can't keep their blasting to themselves.
They cannot.
Yeah, the last time we met these wolves, we found out that they were being controlled by Strahd. So, as far as I'm concerned, every wolf is controlled by Strahd.
Oh dear.
Not all wolves.
I gotta do something with this box, or they're gonna be playing in it.
Well, there's my lame excuse for initiative.
All right. All right, everyone's rolled. Let me go ahead and sort these. Descending. All right. So the first wolf that came out and saw you all immediately starts barking very loudly and runs directly towards Julius and goes to attack him.
Lame.
Julius, you are minding your own business, and suddenly a wolf leaps at you and tries to attack.
I'm just minding my own business. Just minding my own business.
He's going to try to bite you, see? He's going to miss. He gets a 6. That's no good.
Yeah, that's not good.
How appropriate. Reginald, you're up next. Everything happened pretty quickly. You saw Tezzacotl suddenly stop. He shoots his arm up in the air like to stop you guys from walking. Suddenly a wolf comes lunging down the path and tries to take a bite out of Julius. And now it's your turn.
And do I see there's more than one wolf?
Yeah, you do. You do see that just around the corner there appears to be another wolf that is getting ready to pounce.
Take a bite out of Krezk.
And I will blast the one in the back. Does a crit hit?
A crit would definitely hit.
Okay, he takes... What the hell is that? 39 points of radiant damage.
Holy crap. He is a former wolf. There's nothing there but just bits of fur. Yeah, you pretty much vaporize him. All right, Brepine, you're up.
All right.
Peace was never an option.
There's one on Julius, so I guess just because I can. Ray of Frost.
Okie dokie.
16 to hit
16 will hit.
for 9 cold damages.
9 cold damages. Let me see how many damages he has. He is still alive, but not by much. Okay, Julius, it is your turn.
I say, what did I ever do to you? And then I'm going to hack him down.
All right.
Because he tried to bite me.
You did.
The love and forgiveness of a paladin.
Actually, how does animal handling work as far as this goes? Like, is it one of those things that you have to spend a bunch of time working with them?
Yeah. And now that you guys are in combat, it would be at an extreme disadvantage.
Yeah, it'd be impossible.
Yeah.
So how about a 19?
Yeah, that'll hit.
12 points of damage.
Yeah, he's a former wolf.
All right. I look around. Are there any others?
Funny you should mention that.
Ha ha ha.
It's
You
the West
see-
Side Story of wolves.
You see a large, burly-looking human comes out of the cave dressed in animal skins and wielding a giant axe. He immediately notices you all there, and he lets out a roar and plans on charging you. Not this round, but next round.
Hello!
And he is joined by another one.
So I technically still have my move action and an attack left. Can I do that?
Sure, you can do that.
How about good old-fashioned diplomacy?
Yeah. I am going to lower my weapon, and I'm going to approach them calmly, and I'm going to try to speak with them.
I see.
Hello.
Go ahead and make an insight roll as you
here.
go ahead and make an insight roll for me.
That would be you, boss.
As I 25.
Say what now?
25.
These two guys, you can see that they look very feral. It doesn't look like they have like groomed themselves or done anything like that. They're covered with caked mud and blood on them. You can see that they're just like all over their body. The guy that roars and starts charging you is like foaming at the mouth. His eyes have this really crazy gleam to them, and you get the impression that any and all visages of humanity have left him long ago.
Right. I will finish my casual walk up to him, and I will swing at him.
Okay.
He does not look like he can be reasoned with, correct?
He has a look of madness in his eyes. It doesn't look like you can certainly try, but he doesn't look like he is a person that is going to listen to the voice of reason very well.
Does an 18 hit him?
Does an 18 hit him? Yes, an 18 would hit him.
I do a mighty 10 points of damage to him.
All right. This makes him angry.
Yes. But he was already angry, so no harm done.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes him angrier. I don't know.
No harm done. Get it?
Let me roll their initiatives. Something berserker. Oh, something berserker. That's not very good. All right. Yay for berserkers. Okay, so it's a new round. Everyone's gone. Matt, the one that you attack with your sword, has a great axe. A great axe in his hand.
It's not that great.
And he is going to attack you at advantage.
Oh, is that what raging does?
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, let me roll the second time. He might crit.
Really?
Okay. So he rolls a 19. It does 4 points of slashing damage on you.
I'm annoyed.
Okay. This berserker takes a 10-foot step over to you. He also has a axe in his hand. He is also going to roll twice. Oh, I don't need to roll twice. He critted on the first one.
Oh, boy.
He does 12 points of
Stop.
damage. Hammer time?
I use my Sentinel Death Doors ability. As a reaction, I can turn an enemy's crit into a normal hit.
Oh, all right. So let me. So then he wouldn't do crit damage. He'd just do normal damage. So he does 5 points of damage.
Yay! Thanks, Greg.
Okay. Now it is Reginald's turn.
Now it's time to get serious. I think I'm pretty sure of that.
I'm sorry. What are you? Oh, there you go.
I need both the two axe guys to both make a DC 14 Wisdom save.
The two that are on Julius.
The one that's on Julius, and the one that's behind. The one that's not on Julius.
Okay.
The two that have the axes, they're characters.
Right. So the first one gets a 16.
Okay, she's okay.
And the second one in the back, he also gets a 16. Wow.
Bitch.
I know, right? Julius, you're up to bat.
Mike, stop rolling so well.
Hey, it's the computer. It's an algorithm. I can't take credit for any of this.
Lies.
Yes, I'm a filthy hacksaw.
You are a filthy hacksaw. I am going to. Oh, let's see if that'll work. I'm going to swing at him. Actually, as a bonus action, I will cast Wrathful Smite. Since it says the next time you hit with a melee weapon, I assume I have to cast it first, even though it's a bonus action.
Okay.
So I will bonus action and attack. Same guy I hit. 22?
Yes, that will hit.
All right. So he will start with 12 points of damage.
He says, "Youch."
And then he will take D6 psychic damage
You're blowing his mind.
for 2. And
2 psychic.
2 psychic. And then he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie. What is the DC? Doesn't matter. He got a critical 1. He fails.
All right. Then he is frightened until my spell ends, which lasts for a minute, up to a minute, as long as I concentrate.
Ooh, I think frightened means he takes disadvantage on his attacks. Is that right?
No,
I don't know.
away. Him
What's
run
that?
away.
Oh, he runs away.
Yeah. If he's frightened,
Oh dear.
and runs away.
The frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of his fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of fear. So it doesn't say that it runs away, but that's the I'm assuming that's the abridged rules.
Yeah, he would basically move away from that, or so he would either come and attack us over there, or he would run back into his cave or wherever he's
Okay.
at.
Gotcha. All right, very well. Breepine, it is your turn.
So, what can I see over here?
From where you're standing, your line of vision is
So, is this line of stone like the wall of the mountain, and this is where the mouth of the cave is?
Yeah. Let me fill that in a little bit here for you, or reveal a little bit more actually. So from where you're standing, that's what you see. It's basically you're looking at a giant rock wall.
Okay. So, let's see here.
Suddenly, the 15-foot cone enters the combat.
That's right.
Here comes the Modrons.
Not the Modrons.
That's one of the old scenarios I really want to run in one day.
Which one is
March
that?
of the Modrons.
Attack the
March,
Modrons.
March. That is the only Planescape book I kept. It just looks so cool.
So I think what I'm gonna do is Mommy, move it. I am going to, I know this is kind of, how, did you frighten all of them?
No.
No, just the guy I hit.
I will tag the guy that was frightened.
Be afeared. Be very afeared.
All right. So what I will do is on this schlep here,
Yes.
I am going to enfeebleize him. Yeah.
Ray of Enfeeblement, go.
Yeah, that's a 9 to hit.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not enough. That's a miss.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
But it's a touch attack.
So Tezzakotl, you're up.
Okay.
And lucky for you, you're not paralyzed.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
I'm going to run here.
Okay.
I am then going to use a bonus action to cast Slayer's Prey on him, which is basically like Hunter's Mark, but it's another version of it. And then I'm going to do my first attack on him.
Okay.
So let's see here. Which short sword? That's going to be a 15.
15 will hit.
All right. So that is going to do. It looks like 8 piercing, and I get 3 for sneak attack. So that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I'm going to, with my other hand, I'm going to grab my dagger and dagger him. That'll be a 25 to hit. And I don't get sneak attack on the second one, so that's just 7 points.
So what's the final count?
18.
18.
Thank you very much.
Oh wait, I get an extra D6 for the Slayer's Prey.
Oh, okay. Well,
so let me roll that.
Prey upon him, I guess.
And this is going to be 2 points.
Wouldn't that just be the 4 that you did? Because it's a D6?
I guess. Yeah, we can do that. So 22.
So the total is now 22?
Yeah.
All right. Got it. Okay. He roars out in anger. He seems very upset about this.
Nah!
Yes. All right. So the only guy that hasn't gone is this guy. He's going to go 5, 10, 15. Matt, he is going to swing at you twice.
Naturally.
In mindless berserker rage, because that's the only way to do it.
Naturally.
His first attack is a 9, so that is definitely going to miss.
Naturally.
Second attack is a 22.
Ouch.
For 11 points of berserker damage.
Ouch.
And that's the end of the round. So it's the top of the next round. This berserker is frightened. He's going to go wee, wee, wee all the way home. 5, 10. So he's going to do a double move. So that would be 60 feet. So he's basically going to run out of your line of sight.
That would be attack of opportunity as well.
Yes,
well,
it would.
Remember, if you attack him and hit him, you break your.
Oh, is it with
Right.
fear?
Well, it looks like the only one that would be able to get an attack on him would be
Me.
Julius, unless you have an ability that, because Tez, he's going to be at least 5 feet away from you when he runs past you. So unless you have a reach attack, I don't think you're going to be able to get attack of opportunity.
No.
No, but I will.
Yes. So Julius, go ahead and roll your attack.
I don't think it's going to end my... I'm just trying to check if that's correct. If it's going to end the fear.
Let's see.
Oops. Oh. There we go. As an action, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, if he hits him, it's not going to... It's basically once he moves out of sight, he is allowed to make a saving throw against it.
Yeah.
All right. So I think I'm getting confused with fear and being frightened.
I will take my attack of opportunity on him.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna take my attack of opportunity on him. I'm gonna let him go.
Okay. Fair enough.
I lamely swing after him and go, "Yeah, run away."
More where that came from. All right. So that was his turn. He's going to run out of your sight. So he runs away. So that would take us to this berserker. Tezzacotl, you have gained his full attention. He's going to attack you twice.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He's going to attack once, but he had advantage. So
Okay.
first one's 14 to hit,
That'll miss.
and the second one is an 18.
That'll hit.
12 points of slashing damage with his great axe.
Ouch.
Reginald, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'll move here so I can make sure I see everything. And so does a 17 hit the guy with the axe?
Yes, it would.
He takes 32 points of radiant damage.
Ooh.
Holy
Wow.
cow. He is radiated.
And Julius, you have
Now
advantage
both of
on your
us.
attack against him. And he's lit up, so you have advantage on your attack against him.
Oh, he does go
All
in
right.
the dark. Excellent.
Julius, it is now your turn.
How perfect. I will take my attack with advantage. And that was going to be a 21.
That would hit.
That is going to be 13 points of damage. And I will follow that up with a 19 to hit
19 will hit.
and 11 more points of damage. So 24 points of damage.
Okay. He is very unhappy.
Hackety hack hack.
All right. That would take us to Breepine.
So I am going to go after. This is the one that Tez has been attacking.
Yes.
Actually, yes, that's the one that Tez has been attacking. Correct.
All right, so I'm going to spike he mind. So he needs to make me a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
He gets a 10.
He takes 24 psychic damage.
Dang.
Does his head explode?
And as a side effect, I know where he is at all times, unless he moves to another plane.
I don't
This will
think-
never work.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You said 24 points. Is that right?
I did.
Ouch.
Does he go all scanners on us?
He gets a nosebleed.
That's a good start.
All right, Tezzacotl, it's your turn.
All right.
So I am going. Oh, he moved.
Who
So-
moved?
Oh, actually, because he's not adjacent anymore. But
What are you talking about? He's not adjacent to what?
oh, he is. He's
Yeah.
still at. Okay. Oh, so I can even just still stay here. All right.
Mhm.
All right. Cool. So I am going to swing.
Bada.
So let's see here. So short sword is an 8, so that'll fail. Then I come up with my bonus action with the dagger. That probably fails on an 11. And then
Yes, I'm afraid so.
and then I swing back around with my second attack with my short sword. A 24.
That will hit.
So that is going to be 10, but I also get the Slayer's Prey. So let me roll an extra d6 here. And
No, Daddy, not right now.
a 3 extra, so that's going to be 13 points of damage.
Yes, he is very unhappy. Okay, so that will take us to the berserker that is currently on Julius. He is going to swing his great axe twice. I'm sorry, once at advantage. First time he got a 6, that's going to miss. Second time, he got a 6 again. I think I used up all my good rolls. He misses twice. That will take us to the one on Tezzacotl, which is wash and rinse, wash, repeat. Tezzacotl, he gets a 21 on his first one. I'm pretty sure that's going to hit.
Yep.
And he doesn't. He got a 24, 21 and a 24. So he hits
Okay.
and he does 9 points of slashing damage to you with his axe.
Well, he hit twice, right?
He only hits once, but he's rolling at advantage. So I'm taking the
okay.
better of the 2 rolls.
9 points. Got it.
Reginald, it is now your turn.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
There you are. Is a 14 hit.
14, yes, that would hit.
Okay, the guy on Julius takes 14 damage.
The guy on Julius takes 14 damage. He is covered in a blinding light, and his body bursts into flames, and he collapses to the ground. Oh! And then he blinks twice and disappears.
Oh, we get to loot him.
He explodes into money, don't you know?
Oh, that's right. He explodes into money. Sorry.
Like
my bad.
Sonic's coins.
Yes.
All right. Julius, that would be your turn.
I will strike the guy who is right there, asking to be stricken.
He says, have at thee.
Strike him with a 20.
A 20 will hit.
Will. What the? 13 points of damage.
That is enough. He collapses to the ground.
I will move into the cave.
All right. I think, James, is now a good time to break?
Yep, we can go ahead and take a break now. So let me get us set up for our break. And we're going to go over to intermission, and we will go ahead and start with a intermission.
Intermission time. Time that stretch you've been wanting. And best of all, time to take your pick from that scrumptious array of tasty treats waiting for you at the snack bar, where the popcorn's poppin', The cold drinks are sparkling. The hot dogs are sling. The coffee is steaming. And a luscious treasure of confectionery delights with ice cream and candy and so much more to tempt any taste is waiting for you now at the snack bar. You'll be notified in plenty of time when the next show is about to begin.
Yeah. Oh.
The chippy things are really salty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And we are back.
Still a better love story than Twilight.
It's just amazing for 1910, like just the creativity in that. I almost wonder if they're actually speaking lines, or they're just kind of like walking in all silent and just kind of going, "Oh, well, I'm picking up this book. Look at me pick up this book."
That's funny.
This is me being angry.
And at first, when it opened and the slide said Frankenstein goes to college or something, I was going, "Oh shoot, did I put on the wrong film?" But I keep forgetting that it's the monster. Frankenstein is actually the doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Don't pick that.
But if Frankenstein's monster went to college, he could be the doctor too. Then it would be way too confusing.
Dr. Frankenstein, Dr. Monster. This sounds like a Three Stooges skit.
Doctor.
Come on, Tippy.
And it's not wet, so.
Oh. It's wet and smelly.
No, it's not.
All right. So
See, I keep muting Matt because it's like he's having different conversations. Then I unmute him and he's still having different conversations. All right, hold on. Are you having our conversation on the
Yes,
screen?
but you can see, I won't be bothered by that.
And nothing
A
against Shiv
muffin?
so.
Tiffany.
All right. So anyway, Mike, take it away.
all right.
You love me now? No. I thought you meant like,
So Matt,
We always love you, Matt. We love you all the time.
Are you going further into the cave?
when that happens.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I didn't get your answer, Matt. Are you going further into the cave?
Love you, good night.
Am I dying?
Oh,
Bueller.
wow.
Bueller.
We're already in.
He has no idea we're back.
Yeah. Matt, you know we're back, right?
I do now.
Okay. Our wonderful audience
Sorry.
got to hear your I love yous and good nights and everything. Aww.
Alrighty. So
There's a lot
Matt,
going on here, so
are you going further into the cave, Matt?
further into the game, as opposed to I'm in the game.
Let the nice man know if you're penetrating deeper.
So, Greg, that's not helpful. Totally not helpful. You are currently the furthest into the cave. So,
Yes. You said
He is the furthest.
deeper into the game, so
no,
All
I
right,
said
yes.
cave. I'm pretty sure I said cave a couple times. But anyway, what are you doing now?
I'm just standing there.
I will explore.
All right. So, the rest of you, I assume, are following.
I follow, yet not closely, but not too close.
I'm with
Okay.
her.
The area is illuminated by smoky torches. You can see them hanging in the walls around you. There's one there, for an example. So it does give you dim lighting in this particular area. As you come further up a slope, Matt, you do see several things. Let me illuminate them. That's not it. Come on. So you see a tall ledge. You can see that the passageway forks. It goes off in one direction, and then, of course, it goes off to the right as well. You can see two people are standing up on this ledge, watching you approach, and immediately as you're approaching, they give out a roar of alarm, and they immediately begin to one of them turns around and disappears from view, but the other one shouts an unintelligible thing at you. You're not sure what he said. It sounded like some kind of issue, some kind of challenge to you. Let me show you that. The guy that you have frightened is standing over here. Is he still frightened? Is he still under the effect?
If he couldn't see Matt, he gets to make another wisdom save. So he'd probably get a few wisdom saves.
Yeah, he gets a wisdom save each of his turns.
Okay.
Otherwise, it lasts for a minute as long as I maintain concentration. That's a fail.
Okay, so it's only really been one turn. This all kind of happened pretty quickly. So he's still frightened. So he's on his turn, he's going to try and move away from you. So he took a 5, 10. Well, actually, I'll move him on his turn. So we're going to go into initiative again. Everybody can roll initiative.
Ay caramba, this has been a dangerous night.
It sure has.
Oh, I finally got something over like a 20.
And I'm starting to run really, oh, good God. I'm running really low on spells.
If you're gonna get one, you might as well waste it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
James, you don't happen to have any chocolate in there, do you?
No, I my storage of office chocolate is depleted.
You never know.
I have bourbon, it's like chocolate.
Is it me or did that guy just turn into a buff?
You just turned into a lizard.
Oh wow.
Oh, maybe it is a wolf.
Tiffy, there is nothing here for you.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Spaghetti-o.
All right. I think that's everybody. Okay.
Okay. How high up is this ledge?
About 10 feet.
Okay.
So, Matt, this berserker comes charging down the hallway at you and yells at the top of his lungs, "Slay the intruders!" 5, 10, 15. He gets to here. And
That's that unintelligible.
Where's Tentacodal?
Over here.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
You were just blending in with everything.
That's what thieves do.
So I was doing Berserker wrong. They have Reckless as an ability, which means they gain advantage on any melee attacks, but but attack rolls against them have advantage as well. So anyone that does, if they use their Reckless ability, you guys automatically get advantage when you attack them because they're attacking you with blind Berserker rage.
Alrighty.
It's not the barbarian rage that you guys would expect, like as a class ability, if you follow me. Anywho.
All right.
So he's going to attack you twice. His first roll. Wait, that's wrong. Ignore that roll. His first roll. Is a 10. That misses. I know that misses. His second roll is a 20. He's going to hit you for 13 points of slashing damage with his great axe.
Ow.
13.
That's right. The two, as you guys had noticed, the two guys that were standing up on that ledge up above, they turned from humanoids into these wolf-like creatures. They stand.
Wolfanoids?
What's that?
Wolfanoids?
No, a picture is better than me trying to describe it. I put it in the chat window.
Yes.
Oh, wait, that's not supposed to be a dire wolf. Hang on a second. That's the wrong wolf. I'm adjusting a wolf. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 29, 30. So he is going to do a double move to get to you, Matt, so he cannot attack this round. All he can do is run over to you.
Alrighty.
Hang on one second. I've got another wolf that I need to
adjust.
Yeah. Well, I grabbed the wrong wolf. They're not dire wolves, because that would be crazy. They're supposed to be regular wolves. There we go. That's a regular wolf. Tezzacotl, while I'm sorting this out, you can go ahead and start your action.
Okay. All right. I am going to go ahead and swing with my short sword.
Okay.
That is going to be a miss. I am then going to, at this point. Oh wait, what am I doing? I here. Sorry, I swing and I miss because I don't think a 10 is going to hit him.
I do not think so.
All right, so I go with my dagger. It's a 14 hit him.
14 on the werewolf.
Yeah.
Yes, a 14 will hit. Oh wow, their AC is actually pretty sucky.
All right, so that's 10 points.
Is that a magical weapon?
Oh, it is not.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I assume it's not a silvered weapon either?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, oops. I get one more attack with my short sword. That won't do anything. Ooh, a 22. And he doesn't take an extra 6 points of damage.
Well,
Okay.
I think it's just resistance, and he only takes like half of it, if I'm not mistaken. Or unless it's just basically no non-magical or silvered weapons that can hurt him.
It says damage immunities, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks of that
Yeah,
armor.
okay, it's immunity, not a resistance. All right, he doesn't take anything.
Oh,
Cling,
boy.
cling, 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 cling.
Oh dear. That's trouble.
Yep.
All right, Julius, it's your turn. Julius, you notice that Tezzacotl's attacks have absolutely no effect on this creature. Like, doesn't seem to face it at all.
Yep. All right, my first action, I'm going to use lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
As
you've got
a
22
couple
hit
more
points
hits
left.
like that, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
Is this where we wipe?
Not the full. So 52. Whoop. Okay.
What's going on?
I do believe, yes, that is an action. So I guess for the rest of my turn, I will go defensive.
Okay. All right, so this berserker. Go ahead.
Actually, hold on one second. Yes. As a bonus action, I will cast Searing Smite, which causes my blade to burst into flames.
Hoopa!
All right.
It is a concentration spell, so the other guy with the fear on him is no longer feared.
Okay. I will remove the fear. And that's the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Immediately after the fear is over, 5, 10, 15, he does 20 feet, which would that would be a double move, right? If he has to move more than 15, or does he get an attack?
What's his move? Is he a normal human?
He's a normal human.
So he should get 30.
And then an attack.
Human get base 30.
Right.
Move.
So he is going to attack you, Matt, with
Okay.
his sword or great axe, rather.
Okay.
He gets a critical 1.
Yay!
I'm going to roll his dex to see if he drops his weapon. He does not. He holds on to his weapon.
Feel the cooling breeze on your face.
Yeah.
His second attack, is a 22.
Ouch!
For 12 points of damage with his great axe.
Wait. Being defensive.
Yes.
James.
Well,
Or somebody.
there's dodge, but dodge is your action. So basically, if you're saying that I didn't attack and I'm basically going to dodge, that would be disadvantage. But I will double check on that.
Yeah, it's an action to take.
It's an action.
Yeah.
Okay.
So normally I get 2 attacks. Does that mean I can do that also, or am I boned?
When you take a dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you is at disadvantage if you can see the attacker.
So it's the only thing you can do.
Yes, so if you were to dodge, it's the only thing you can do that round.
Yeah, and since I use lay on hands, I can't do that. So, all right, give me my beatings.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
And a con save.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, forgot about that. Matt, you need to make a Constitution save at DC 12.
Gee, thanks, Greg.
Yeah, right?
Oh wait,
Oh, look at that.
wait, hold on. Why the Berserker attacked him, Greg? Why is he doing a con save?
He's doing a concentration spell, so he has to make a concentration.
Oh yeah,
save.
right. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of something else.
I thought those were DC 10. I don't remember.
It should be. I was thinking of something else. So
yeah, 10 or half the damage.
So it should be 10.
So he's fine.
You're fine.
Yeah. I'm fine.
All right, so that would make it Reginald's turn.
Okay.
I'm about to take a 3-man beating.
Yeah, I can't help you with Fang Puss here.
Yeah.
Fangpuss needs to make a DC 14 dex save.
DC 14. I'm sorry. Who needs to make a save? Which one?
The wolf.
Furry guy.
The werewolf needs to take a DC 14 dex save.
The werewolf needs to take a chill pill.
He gets a 5.
Takes 9 points of radiant damage.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I do Shield of Faith on Julius, so he gets a +2 to his AC.
Woo! Thank you, sir.
I do what I can.
All righty. And then there's a wolf that comes out of nowhere.
Just a wolf.
Just a wolf.
Damn.
I know.
I'm going to take a 4-man beating.
I think they raised they raised the alarm or something. So Matt, the wolf has pack tactics, which means he has advantage on attack rolls against a creature that. Oh wait, it says wolf's allies. So so does it need to be another wolf or just an ally of the wolf?
Just an ally of the wolf.
Okay, so then he does get pack tactics.
Yep.
So he has advantage on his attack roll. He's going to try and bite you twice.
Hey, look, Julius, you have a target.
He got an 18 on the first one.
I mean, Taz.
That miss.
And a 19 on the second one.
That will just hit.
He's going to hit you for 8 more points of piercing damage. He's going to take a bite out of crime.
So much for my lay on hands.
Ouch.
Holy beatings, Batman.
Very appropriate.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's the werewolf's turn. Oh boy. So he has a multi-attack. One with his bite and one with his claws. Because he's in Krenos form, see?
Yeah.
He gets an 11 on his bite.
That'll
And
miss.
he's going to get a 10 on his claws.
That'll also miss.
Okay. He misses twice. And now it's Breepine. Breepine, it's your turn. Now you're here to save the day.
You are muted, Repine.
So I cast haste on Julius. I have put it up here so you can see what he gets. He gets double speed. He gains 2 to his AC, advantage on dex saving throws, and you gain an additional action on each of your turns. You can either make one weapon attack, a dash, disengage, hide, or use object.
Very cool. So, Julie, keep track of your deck, your AC, because your AC just went up a little bit more.
Yep.
All right. And that would be
10 rounds.
Sweet. So this is, well, I'll start ticking off the rounds. This will be round 2, technically, but round 1 for the haste.
Yep.
What if the ingredient for haste is like bath salts? It just kind of makes them crazy. Or Cocoa Puffs.
That would work too.
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Go crazy? Don't mind if I do.
All right. So this one is going to run out of sight.
Which one?
Oh.
Okay.
There was another one up here on the platform.
You got them backwards on the turn order.
Yes, I do. Let's change that. He should be down here. He should be up here. Put him there like that. All right, now they're correct. So this guy at the start of the round is going to turn around and run out of sight.
He's
Where
going
he
to
goes.
go sacrifice himself.
Yes. The Berserker is going to attack Julius, of course. Julius, you're very popular.
Apparently.
Uh, 18.
Nope.
And a 19.
Nope.
Okay. Tezzacotl.
All right, so I'm not going to leave the threatened area, but I am going to spin around this way so I can attack this homie here.
Okie dokie.
And I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on him as a bonus action, so he's now has Hunter's Mark, and I'm going to use
which one?
Hunter's Mark on this one.
Oh, thank you. Got it.
And I'm going to use my 2 attacks. So, blah, 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 blah. So short sword, 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's going to be 8 points with my sneak attack. And then I'm going to use swing again with my short sword. And I get 7 and then 1 from the Hunter's Mark.
So what's the total?
So 16.
16 total. Got it. Okay. Julius, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So now that I have an extra action, I'm going to activate my sacred weapon, which gives me my charisma bonus on attack rolls. The sword emits a bright light in a 20-foot radius and a dim light in another 20-foot radius, and it is considered magical.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack Wolfface.
Attack Wolfface. Attack him, I say.
That is a 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So base damage is 14. Another 2 points for the fire. And he has to make a con save.
A Constitution save. Got it. He rolls an 18.
Actually, I'm sorry. He bursts into flames at the start of each of his turns until the spell ends. He has to make a con save or take D6 fire damage.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't have rolled now. He rolls
at the beginning of his turn.
Got it. All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Singed fur.
I do get a second attack. So I will take it on him.
Strike him mightily.
That is the plan, man. That is a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
For an additional 14 plus 3. So 17, 28, 30. That's 33 points of damage total.
Okay. He goes, bow wow.
And he double bursts into flames.
All right. The berserker behind you is, well, the berserker to your left or right. The berserker that's on you. He's gonna swing. Uh, 17 will miss.
That will miss.
And a 13 will miss.
That will miss.
That'll take us to Reginald.
Reginald.
I'm basically doing the Matrix as my reflexes speed up, and I am dodging out of the way of their blades.
Yes, you are.
Bending over backwards.
Bullet time has been enabled and activated.
Yes.
Okay, wolf guy does a 12 hit.
A 12 on the wolf guy. Ooh, werewolf 12 will just hit him. You hit him.
He takes 12 points of radiant damage.
Bow wow. All right. He is not happy about that. Said 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Still standing. The wolf that's the wolf that is on
Make him on fire.
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay.
Let me see if
There's
I have
got to
it.
be an icon for it.
I'll give him a fire. Oh yes, I have a fire icon. There you go. He is on fire.
Yay.
The wolf is going to attack you. He also has advantage.
Was that you, Greg? Thank you. That was awesome.
A 17 will miss.
Yep.
And a 7 will miss.
The wolf gets 2 attacks. Wow. All right.
He's using pack tactics because he has allies in his.
Oh, right. Not 2 attacks. He gets the
Advantage, yeah.
All right. So the werewolf that is on you starts by rolling his Constitution or Dex.
I believe it was a Constitution. I will double check for veracity's sake. Yes, Constitution.
He fails. So you can roll your damage.
All right. That is another 4 points of damage as he burns. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
All right. He has a multi-attack. He is going to try to bite you, and he's going to try to claw you. First comes the claw. A 22?
That will hit today.
Oh, no. And his bite is a 15. The bite will miss. The claw will hit. He is going to do 7 points of slashing damage to you with the claw. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw for me at a DC 12.
Got it.
Nice. All right. That will take us to Breepine.
All right. So I am casting. Well, first off, how hurt does El Werewolf look?
He looks pretty banged up. He's
on fire.
He's on fire. He's been hit a couple times.
I'm flinging some magic missiles, but I'm just going to do them one at a time to see if I can put him down before I run out of missiles.
All right.
So I'm casting it at 3rd level. So that means I'm going to get 5 missiles.
Wow.
So.
Dang.
Let him have it.
All right. So there's a 4.
He is still standing.
A 5.
He's dead.
All right. So I've got 3 more. So I'll shoot. Well, I'll shoot one at the wolf.
Okay.
When you mess with the paladin, you get the gnome.
So 5 on the wolf.
He's dead.
All right. Now I will move to this one.
Okay.
All right. 3 damages.
He
And
is still standing.
last one is another 4.
He's dead.
Woo!
That was impressive. Keep in mind that berserker was wounded from the previous battle, but yeah, he only had 7 points left. That was funny. All right, just like that, the tide is turned. All right, so it's the new round. So now this is the 2nd round of haste and the 3rd round. You guys hear a tremendous commotion coming from further into the caves. It sounds like 100 dogs are all barking and howling all at the same time, mixed in with a couple people that sound like they're screaming at the top of their lungs.
What's a commotion?
What's that?
What's a commotion?
A commotion?
No, you said kermotion.
Oh.
Does that have something to do with Kermit the Frog?
No, I think that's a kerfuffle and a commotion at the same time.
Yeah, or a dog.
Shut up, you. Just for that, the berserker's going to attack you 4 times. Oh, he doesn't need to. He crits on the first hit.
Hey.
he does. Ouch. 16 points of damage.
Oh.
He maxes on his crit. Greg, you don't have that spell that says no crit for you today?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you do? Do you have that spell?
3 times a day.
Oh, awesome. All right, so never mind. Then he doesn't crit. He only does He only does 5 points of damage to you.
So it was 16. Now it's 5.
Yeah. Now it's 5.
So I get 11 back. That's good. That hurt a lot.
Yeah, it did. All right, that will take us to Tezzacotl.
All right, so I'm gonna kidney punch this guy kidney stab this guy with a dagger for my bonus action,
Okay.
and that'll be a 26 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
And so 7 plus 6 for the sneak attack, because he's still adjacent to me. So that's going to be 13. And then with my other 2 actions, hold on. Other 2 actions, a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, damn it! It's the same bonus. So I'll just take that. And that's going to be 9 points plus 4 for my Hunter's Mark.
So that's another 13.
So 13, so 26.
Got it.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use my second attack to attack him again for 22.
That'll hit.
And this time he just takes 5.
Just 5.
Just 5.
He is very unhappy.
It's not
He's
all
getting
about
very
him.
tired.
All right, Julius, it is your turn.
Getting very tired. He might take a dirt nap.
Yes. He says, "Can we hurry this up? I have nap time coming up."
Ask and ye shall receive. That was a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
13 plus 5. So 18 points of damage, and he bursts into flames.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Let's see. You said 18?
18.
All right. He's still standing, but he is definitely questioning his life choices up to this point in time.
He'd probably go down on his turn.
All right, Reginald, that would make it your turn.
Step up here.
He's never going to make it to his turn.
Julius, you heal 12 points.
Yay, thank you.
And that's the end of your turn?
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, that would take us to Breepine.
All right, so I'm going to toll the dead on the one guy that's left.
What, you're not going to heal me too?
That is not within my capabilities. He needs to make a DC 15 Wisdom save.
DC Wisdom. Oh, he gets an 18.
Oops. Shit happening.
So no damage?
No.
See, she did kind of heal you because she healed you in reverse by having the other guys not able to attack you anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
It is now the 4th round of melee, the 3rd round of haste. The sound of commotion is getting louder from somewhere back in the cave. This guy. Man, he's a berserker, but he's taking a lot of damage. Yeah, he's going to attack you.
He's going to take another 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. He needed to make a save.
He does, doesn't he? He fails his save. He got 11.
So he took 2 points of fire damage.
Got it. So his first attack on you. Oh, his first attack on you is a critical failure, and the second one misses. So
Yay.
Let me roll to see if he drops his weapon. No, he manages to hold on to his weapon. Barely.
Wow. I must be tired. I just realized I didn't take my whole other action.
Oh my God. Okie dokie.
Well.
Well,
we can retro that and say I use my healing hands on myself for 1 point.
Okay. Give yourself 1 point. Tezzacotl, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to go ahead and continue stabby on this guy. So I'm going to go with the short sword first. That's going to be a 20.
Okay.
That's going to be 12 with the sneak attack. Then I'm going to shiv him with the dagger.
You don't have to. He's already dead.
Okay.
Stop it! He's
already
dead.
So I know there's a commotion, and it sounds like something's coming.
Yes.
However, I think we're pretty junked up. I mean, I'm not hurt, but I'm very low on spells.
Yeah, I don't think if something's coming, we're not going to be able to face it full steam.
Well, I mean, depending on what it is, but my possibility that we can do is I could make a tiny hut, and if we go in there, we can take a long rest and no one can get to us for 8 hours.
Wow, so your tiny hut, literally they can't enter the tiny hut? That's pretty cool.
But I mean, they could stand out there.
Oh yeah,
and
they'll
wait for us. But
once you guys leave the hut, that's a different story. But
yeah, but I mean, we could get a rest, and the only thing that would have to happen is I need 11 minutes.
Oh, I see.
This one says yours says 1 minute. Mine says casting time 11.
Interesting.
Mine was just a generic.
I wonder why yours says 11, his says 1.
I don't know.
Well, you guys, whatever's coming down the hallway will be on you next round. So you guys need to make a decision whether you're going to stand and fight or whether you're going to run.
Because, I mean, if you decide you want to do the hut, you guys could, holding it off for 11 minutes would be pretty long.
Yeah.
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 We're going to hold them off for 110 rounds.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Yeah, James, you take the 1,000 on the left. I'll take the 1,000 on the right.
Why don't we just haul ass out of here and go somewhere, hide, heal up, and then come back?
The only thing I'm concerned about is if they're wolves, they can smell us.
Well, what does it sound like? Does it sound like animals coming, or?
It sounds like wolves barking and howling. It sounds like larger wolves barking and howling. And it sounds like men who are howling like wolves.
I say we run away. Even if the wolves find us, they can't get in. If we can run away for long enough for me to have 11 minutes.
Because I'll run and grab Repine and then carry her on my back.
Okay. So what is your decision, guys? Because either I need to roll initiative or you guys need to roll to start running away.
We are Forrest Gumping it out of there.
Yep.
Okay.
Especially because is it a good idea to start combat at 11:30 at night?
Yeah, well, no, we would stop there. So are you guys just doing a standard run, or are you pushing yourself? What is
Well, I'm using cat ability, which does it even have a special name? It is called the hell? Where's it at? Anyway, I have a
cheetah.
Oh, feline agility. So on my turn, I can double my speed to the end of turn. So
I've got the haste on me.
Okay.
I've got short legs.
I will pick up Reginald.
Okay.
Yep, I'll go 20, pick up Repine, and then move another 20.
All right. Well, between Tezzacotl's special ability and the fact that Julius is hasted, that automatically gives you guys a faster movement than the average Joe. So, unless you guys decide, how long do you guys plan on running?
I'm running like straight towards the bog, but I mean, obviously, if we don't hear anything pursuing us after a certain point, I will stop.
Okay. So you guys run down the narrow rocky path. You run back down into the bog. You guys run for a couple more minutes and stop, and it doesn't sound like anything is following. You still hear the howling of wolves. You hear the barking, but it's in the distance. It doesn't sound like it's like literally right behind you. It sounds like they are in pursuit, but it doesn't sound like they are right behind you. If you want to try and get an idea, gauge how far away they are, you can make a survival roll. That will probably give you a pretty good idea based on the echo of how far away they are.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess Julius got the better roll.
You would guess, Julius, that they're about somewhere around a quarter of a mile behind you at this point.
And how normal speed, how long would it take us to travel that quarter mile?
Assuming that you were running or walking.
Yeah.
If you were running, to run a quarter of a mile would probably take, over this kind of terrain, it would probably take around 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you actually want to give Brepine 10 minutes to cast your spell, if that's the end game here, you're going to need to put more distance between. Yeah, you're going to need to get about a half a mile away from them.
And we need to try to move through as much water as we can.
Yes. This terrain is very difficult. So if you guys, even with your advanced, with your better than average mobilities you currently have, you guys need to make athletics rolls to navigate through the bog while you're carrying your passengers. So
athletics it is.
So Tezzacotl and Julius, go ahead and make some roll.
Oh, I got that 20.
Nice.
Small question that I just thought of.
Yes.
Can Brepine start casting while she's being carried?
It's a ritual. I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know for sure.
So, Dome springs into existence around and above me and remains stationary for the duration. So it definitely, I can't be moving when it finishes.
Yeah, because it's vocal, it's moving your hands around, and it has material components, a crystal bead. So I don't see any reason why you could why you couldn't start casting it while I'm running, because you're not concentrating on anything. Like if I would have dropped you, that would have been
yeah.
It would probably make her harder for you to hold on to her.
You know what the difference is, Greg? Is the tiny hut, I can cast it in 1 minute, I think, as a spell.
Yeah, it's because it's a ritual. 10 minutes more.
10 minutes more for the ritual. So realistically, if we're a quarter mile away, we can stop. I can cast it as a spell because I have 1/3 level left.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
We can.
Oh,
either way,
right.
I critted on my athletics, so I'm carrying you pretty well.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will spend my inspiration because I rolled like crap.
Yeah,
watch me get a 1. Yeah, not much better.
Well, 11 is enough. You beat the target number. All right. So between Brepine casting on the fly, so to speak, and you guys putting a little bit more distance between you, you're able to cast the spell, and you guys are all able to retreat into the tiny hut. Oh, it's not called Leomed's Tiny Hut anymore. It's just called Tiny Hut.
No, I I've seen sometimes it says tiny hut, sometimes it says Leoman still.
Anyway, so you guys managed to sequester yourselves in the hut before your pursuers are able to get in contact with you. So
I will.
What kind of hut is it?
It's a dome.
Just a big dome?
It's a big dome. It is transparent from the inside, but I'm going to make it opaque, dark gray, so that they can't see from anything from the outside, cannot see in, but we can see out.
Okay.
And it'll be dimly lit inside so that we can comfortably do anything we need to.
Okay.
It'll last 8 hours so we can all go to bed.
Absolutely.
Excellent. All right. Well, I think that's a great stopping point. You guys are able to secure yourselves in the hut. The pursuers are kept at bay for now, and we will pick up the next adventure with
Wake
you guys.
up in the morning, and there are 50 wolves around.
Yes.
Yes. So that'll be it for tonight's adventure, and I will pass it back over to James.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for coming to check us out. I know a few of you stayed with us, so thank you. As always, it's appreciated. And we should be back. Actually, I think we're going to have an altered schedule coming up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But we will. You'll see the post from us when we'll actually.
So the next one is off, right?
Next one will be June 4th, I believe.
Okay, so the next Curse of Strahd will be Chapter 18. Will be on June 4th. So I'll make sure that we end up getting that going. And that is actually about it. We should have, I believe, Star Wars coming up by the end of the month, or at least in early June. But that's really the only thing on the docket. With summer coming and most of us vaccinated, it's all good stuff. So anyway, we will talk to you later.